Cat's happy ending after sadly losing his brother. When this poor kitten was discovered, he was incredibly malnourished and on the verge of death. With his brother having already passed away, no one was sure how long this kitten would survive. Somehow, he managed to power through, and you won't believe how this tiny kitten has transformed. A small tiny kitten was discovered all by himself. The only thing next to him was the body of his brother that had passed away. It was an incredibly sad sight to behold. The woman that discovered him knew that time was of the essence in a situation like this one, so she quickly rushed the tiny kitten over to the nearest animal shelter. The closest one happened to be a nearby Arizona shelter called Rescuing Animals in Need, or RAIN. The kitten was in need of some serious TLC, so the shelter went to work to find the perfect foster home for him. They hoped it wouldn't be too late to save this adorable kitten. That's when Melinda Blaine stepped up and offered to be the kitten's foster mom. She quickly scooped up the kitten and brought him over to her home. That was when she gave him a perfect name. When Blaine brought the kitten home, she knew he needed a name, so she called him Meddy. She was surprised by how small the kitten was and knew that he was going to need some extra care to pull through. He was 1 week old when he came to me, but the same weight as a newborn or one-day-old kitten, Blaine said. He's the sweetest little snugglebug. Meddy immediately fell in love with Blaine, and this created a strong bond between them. Meddy was so malnourished, and he was found with his sibling who had already passed away. He's been a pretty quiet baby since the beginning. He's mellow and only gets noisy when he hears me getting his bottle ready, Blaine explained. From that point on, Meddy turned into a big eater. His appetite was huge, and Blaine was incredibly happy to see an improvement in his weight. He put on 20 grams of weight in just the first 24 hours of being at Blaine's home. He's already upped his weight by 20% in just a day, and he loves his kitten milk. He's such a sweetheart and purrs for after-meal cuddles, she said. Blaine swears that Meddy's personality is what allowed him to survive. Blaine does swear that it was Meddy's perseverant personality that allowed him to beat the odds. She noticed that he was a fighter from the beginning. However, Blaine was also pretty nervous from the beginning. He's always been a strong eater and has quickly become a chunky baby who loves his bottle. It always worries me when I get babies that young that are underweight and malnourished, but he's such a fighter and the sweetest little guy, Blaine stated. Recently, Meddy has been taking on a brand new challenge. He's beginning to learn how to walk and started taking his very first steps. Blaine was so proud of the moment she could barely contain herself. He started walking successfully in the past week. He always waddles since he has a chunky belly. He falls over occasionally, but he's becoming more and more coordinated, Blaine said with excitement in her voice. However, that's not the only thing Meddy has been learning. Meddy has also been learning how to use his litter box all on his own. Now that he knows how to walk, he walks himself over to the litter box with pride. Blaine has never been so excited about a cat's progress before Meddy. The little guy gets cuter every day. He's going to move to a playpen this week so that he can have more space to explore, Blaine explained. However, Meddy still hasn't grown past cuddle sessions. He still just loves to hang around in my lap and soak up the love, Blaine stated. He's already made such tremendous progress and has been such a little healthy baby with a strong spirit. Since Meddy only continues to grow cuter as the days go by, Blaine decided to create a social media account dedicated to him. On the account, she uploads daily posts about Meddy and his fun adventures around the house. You won't believe how many fans Blaine has managed to acquire. Blaine's Instagram account @BottleBabyFosters has 15.1k followers. The account is dedicated to all of her current foster kittens, and Meddy just happens to be one of many. There is tons of cuteness on the account. Thanks to the woman that brought Meddy over to the shelter and the wonderful shelter staff, Meddy was given a second chance at life. However, a lot of credit also goes to his amazing foster mom who put in the dedicated effort to give him the extra care that he needed. Now, Mehdi's next step is to find a forever home where he will be loved. In the meantime, he'll stay with his amazing foster mom and grow bigger and stronger each day.